4:45, Tuesday evening. As you can see, or I don't know if you can see it, but the fog is rolling in. The marine layer. Anyway, I finally got a call from someone at USC who's going to investigate why I didn't get paid this last time. And, you know, just to have a human talk to you is just relief. Because these people don't answer their phones and they do not return their phone calls or emails. They don't care if you get thrown out on the street. There, I said it. So, a big chunk of my life worrying about money and worrying about disability. But you know what, dog? I'm going to be going back to work soon. Once I get the results back from that neurocognitive testing, I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be fine. Just like I was sure my brain scan was going to be fine. All these things they're doing to me, just so I can go back to work. Now, you know what? When I go back to work, I am going to go back to work with a vengeance. And if they make me go back to the same place, the same regime at USC under which I worked, they'll be so sorry. I guess the first thing I'll do is apply for another job on the campus, on the other campus. But, you know, last couple of years have been real harsh. This decade has been a really harsh decade. Shall I go over it again with you? 2001, I caught celiac disease. Well, 2003, I got married, which was a wonderful, wonderful thing that happened to me. I can't say more about it. It's just, you know, Robin and I are two halves of the same entity. But that being said, in 2005 I got meningitis, which is the worst pain you could ever suffer until you get shingles. Because a few months after my meningitis, shingles, and that hurts too. It just hurts so bad. And you know, like when I was at Kaiser with my meningitis, they were giving me like 7 milligrams of Demerol. Just ridiculous. And, you know, then they gave me Dilaudid, which doesn't do anything. It just doesn't do anything. It didn't help my headache. It made me feel worse. And those were the 8 worst days of my life, I tell you, at that hospital in Kaiser. How I got through that, I'll never know. So, anyway. And then, you know, 2007, I get this horrible injury, and then it causes this horrible nerve syndrome, which apparently causes some weird arthritis syndrome, and I end up having to have 2 surgeries, one on my shoulder and the other on my knee. So, but at least Obama got elected, so we're going into 2009 with a lot of hopes. Maybe the world won't come to an end. What are my neighbors? Is that Brenton and where are we? They're such cute kids. I'm so sorry to see them go. Really, just such adorable kids. And they were right next door, and I'm so sorry to see them go because they were wonderful neighbors and friends. I'm sure I'll never see them again. Well, you know, one other thing a point I wanted to make is that I go up and down Hollywood Boulevard, and like today I saw a man who had tattooed his entire face. And I thought, you know, I can't just take a random picture of that without his permission or giving him his money, because that is his shtick. Now, just some bum on the street, that's different. He has no shtick. But like this guy, he had paid untold thousands to have this done to him, and he did it for a reason. And I would never take pictures of him unless I got a chance to interview him as well. And so I need to print up some cards so that in situations like that I can say that I'm a journalist and put the names of my blog down, or just the one other blog Russell is watching, and you know, not only increase awareness about my blog, but hopefully improve the content. Because I made eye contact with this guy and his girlfriend, and it was like so obvious that I wanted to talk to them and take their picture and, you know, see what the story was. So I'm tired of these lost opportunities. I'm going to start jumping on them. Because, you know, this bum thing and people urinating all over the place, you know, that's all very well and good. But, you know, I'd like to have a little better content. I have a really nice photograph in today's posting, though. So, I took it on the subway today, on the fly. Nobody knew. Alright, enough rambling. Over and